Yo, man. Ran the money up to a whole nother.
What's up, guys? It's Nate here. We're out here in beautiful Houston, Texas, downtown area to be exact. We wanted to step out the shop for a little bit, give y'all a different scenery, and ask my boy Easy some questions. So let's get straight into it. What's up, Easy? How you doing?
What's up, bro? What's going on?
So yeah, I have a couple questions for you, Easy.
Okay.
First one is, what inspired you to start this business?
I kind of just wanted to be my own boss, and shit, honestly, man, what inspired me was my family. I wanted better for my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to provide a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? That's really why I did it.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
Okay, second question is, what problems did you have starting this business?
Well, I mean, whenever I opened the business, there was a lot of, obstacles that I had to do, like finding a spot and help. You know what I'm saying? I had no help. I couldn't afford help. You know what I'm saying? I needed employees. I wanted employees to help me with it, because I had a plan, but I couldn't afford it. You know what I'm saying? So I guess the answer to that would probably be funds. I didn't have the funds. But I mean, I did have some sort of a plan where I had money saved up, but
Yeah, you got.
I don't think it was enough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. How did you come up with the name that you have now for your business?
I'm probably gonna get my ass whooped when I get home, so I'm not gonna say her name, and I'm gonna hope that she doesn't see this. But believe it or not, bro, one of my exes, she called me Easy, so therefore she knew that I had a plan of doing or opening a business. So she was like, "You should name it Easy Wireless."
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just stuck with it, and
it's kind of your initials too, right?
Yeah, and that's my name is actually Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying? So she got the Easy from my name Ezekiel. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, understandable. Okay, my next question is, what were the first steps you took to get your business off the ground?
Oh man, I want to say a lot of promo, a lot of word of mouth. Literally had to text every single person that I knew in my phone for the last couple of years, let them know. A lot of footwork, bro. And that's something that I still do to this day, bro. So I mean, back then there was not too much social media, so I had business cards. I would go to businesses every single day. I would even go to people's mailboxes and drop off my business cards and different events. And then I had a lot of people that I knew that had followings online, and I had them help me and stuff like that.
Old school way.
Yeah, the old school way. There wasn't social media, and there wasn't so many tools like there is now. Yeah.
Okay, another question is, did you have a business plan when you started?
I did, but like I said, it wasn't easy. It didn't go as smoothly as I thought. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't expect for all the downs. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, whenever you open up a business, you think it's gonna go good, but you gotta know and be ready that for the first 3-4 years, because it's not gonna hit. It's gonna take a while for it to hit. So I mean. So yeah,
a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, and were there any specific supporters that helped you out to start the business?
There was a lot of supporters, which I'm very thankful for, but there was a lot of people that weren't supportive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, there was a lot that helped me out, and I mean, those people, they know who they are. Different people that are still friends until now, man, family and shit like that.
Good.
Yeah. I had to do a lot, bro. But yeah, thankfully, man, they did help out, with the following on social media pages and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's good to have a good support system,
for
sure. What was your first product of service, and how has it evolved over time?
It's crazy because I started off, we used to activate phones. So we would activate phones and unlock phones and stuff like that, and now we don't. You know what I'm saying? We don't do much activations. We do more repairs and everything, but that's probably the first thing I would do. And I started off, believe it or not, bro, with $5 chargers. Yeah, screen protectors weren't even a thing back then, bro. So I started off selling $5 chargers, and I used to sell the shit out of $5 chargers. So everybody would come in for a car charger or a home charger, and they were $5. But this was back then, whenever it was hard to get original stuff. So all of this shit was aftermarket.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah,
we got to start from the bottom.
Yeah.
If you could go back to the beginning, what would you do differently?
I don't think I would do anything differently. No, I think everything's gone pretty good,
pretty smooth.
And not only that, bro, I feel like it's made me grow up, to mature and to just appreciate a lot more things. You know what I'm saying? Because I went through a lot to get to where we're at now, and if I wouldn't have went through all that, then I wouldn't appreciate it so much.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, and what were some of the lessons you learned after opening the business?
That the shit was ugly.
Yeah.
Shit was not as good as it thought. I mean, anybody that owns a business, you guys know that you think that, you know what, I'm gonna open up a business and I'm gonna just start making money, man. I worked a lot of jobs, and honestly, none of the jobs descriptions or anything that I ever done in my life were nowhere near as hard as this one. You know what I'm saying? And nowhere near as much work as I put into this. So anybody that opens up a business, you're definitely gonna work 10 times harder than you already have before. Yeah.
Okay, I feel like this is an important question just because you don't know people out here maybe trying to start their own business.
Yeah.
What was your way of funding?
My way of funding, like I said, bro, I mean, I worked at Sprint, I worked at Boost, I worked a lot of cell phone jobs, and I literally survived off of mom's cooking, living with mom, and shit, man, fast food.
Keeping that budget.
Yeah, that's back then when the dollar menus were there, bro. So, you know,
Yeah.
I had a lot of hot and spices and double cheeseburgers, and that was it. I spent $5 on lunch, and the rest of the money would just go in the sock
Business.
drawer. Yeah.
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 A lot of Maruchanes.
Yeah, a lot of Maruchan, bro.
Okay, one of my last questions is what advice would you give somebody trying to start a business like you have today?
Give it your all. And if you ain't willing to give it your all, then just wait until you are ready to give it your all, because it's a lot of work. And I think the other day we had lunch, we talked about that shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
Man, it's just a lot. Payroll, employees, inventory. Really, it's just keeping up with everything, making sure that everything aligns. There's gonna be a lot of hard times, like right now. You know, I feel like we're in a recession right now. Economy is not what it used to be, and you gotta learn to realize that whenever times are slow, doesn't mean that you have to be slow. Whenever times are slow, I think people need to take advantage. And like, for instance, when we got downtime, we need to do shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, do content and do things to keep people coming in the door, or get them ready for when they are gonna come in the door. Because everybody's gonna have slow days, but then shit like this is gonna bring in a lot of people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
sense.
I mean, you just gotta stay focused. You gotta stay prayed up. You gotta have a lot of faith, and man, your business is gonna go good, but you just gotta put
in that work.
1,000%. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
No? Well, thank you, Easy. Thank you for letting these people know about how you started your business, and
You still taking me to lunch?
yeah, let's
right.
go.